Hello guys, welcome again to Red Gaming Tech. I've got quite an interesting video for you today actually, because it's to do with Steam and the games that might actually be coming towards it. Now, as you probably know, Steam maintains a database of game content. New games are frequently leaked through this database, as games also need to be added before they can be released. Recently we saw Brutal Legend, among other games, actually appear on the database. Now, there's some really weird and wonderful stuff showing up on this particular list. Now, let me just make a little bit of a disclaimer before I begin. This might not necessarily mean that all these games I'm about to list are definitely 100% coming to Steam. It could possibly mean that Valve is adding support for Steam Community Hubs for non-Steam games, or that some or all of this stuff is coming out on Steam. Now, I'm going to talk about all that kind of stuff a little bit later on. For now, I'm going to just stick to the actual list. La Mulana, The Splatters, Octodad, Dadliest Catch Beta, Duke Nukem 3D Atomic Edition, Super House of Dead Ninjas, Fez, LucasArts Test App, Fast and Furious 6, Loco Cycle, Yog Ventures, Hardware and the Hardware Demo, Dyad, Cut the Rope, Shadow Warrior Complete, Hardware VIP, Hardware Internal, The King of Fighters 13, Retrograde, Resident Evil Revelations, King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match, King of Fighters 98 Unlimited Ultimate Match, Quantum Conundrum 2, Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo Combat Evolved, The Witness, Angry Birds Space, Angry Birds Season, and Second Life. Now, there's even Duke 3D's one having an icon and Shadow Warrior having an icon, so yes. You can also see right with your own eyes in the link that I will provide you to the Steam database that there is a URL with Halo 3 displaying in it, which gives a little more credence to this weirdness. And I'd normally be like, what? There's no way Halo would come to PC, and to be honest, I'm kind of inclined to agree, but it's interesting nevertheless. We do know, however, that The Splatters is getting a PC port. We also know that Fez is getting a port to new consoles, and that PC is one of the most likely candidates. And we've also seen a few previously GOG only titles get Steam releases, so it's possible that Duke 3D and Shadow Warrior might actually fit that pattern. Also, I know for 100% of fact that they was just confirmed a port of Resident Evil Revelations to Xbox and PS3, and I'm pretty sure PC as well, but do correct me if I'm wrong on that. My memory is not the greatest tool at my disposal, but it is still there, it's doing its best, so please do remind me if I've spoken wrongly there. So, it looks like some of these might be true, but some of them not. So, it'd be interesting to see what unfolds. So, yes, we also know as well that Game for Windows Live is basically folded at this point, and that MS has actually worked to make non-Game for Windows Live versions of its game available through Steam. As you saw recently through the XBLA PC port pack, which was activated on Steam via Amazon. So, some of this information is pretty new, and like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that all of these games that are on this list are going to be coming to Steam. Some of it just could be Steam Community Hub goodness, but it seems like some of them at least are going to be true. Now, what would be most interesting to see? I think a lot of people would like to see Halo come to PC as well as Resident Evil Revelations. Quantum Conundrum 2 would be quite cool, considering that Quantum Conundrum was an interesting game. Duke Nukem 3D would be a pretty awesome one. Octodad I've heard of, simply because I believe Total Biscuit covered it on one of his videos. That'll be interesting to see. Cut the Rope, well, it's a pretty casual mobile title, but still would be fun and interesting to see. What I'm most curious about, though, is to find out which of these games are true and which are false, and which are simply just coming for a, well, community hub base, as I've already mentioned. Anyway, there should be a link to the Steam Apps database in the description, so yes, if you want to check that out for yourself, please feel free, and if you find anything weird and wonderful yourself, then please do let us know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.